Greetings, tubutators and tubia gravy and beans and hot dogs and stuff. Let me make a video for y'all to look at. It's October 23rd and it's getting close to Halloweeny. Yeah. My big stuffed dog in the window. Mustang's gone. Where did it go? Holy moly. Well, we'll see. It's a beautiful day. This says it's 4:54 p.m. in it. It's wonderful when you can waste the day like this. But, Pearl, I have to say, it's not just the way everything works on me. Let's see, I got a project going there where I'm redoing a chest of drawers, or somewhere to put your drawers. Got the Jeep moved out, and I almost acquired this Pontiac. The neighbor had it and had some GTOs and stuff, and bless its heart, it's just too rotten for me to fix. If I was young and strong like you guys, man, I'd jump on it. Rode a lot on GTOs and things, but where my buddy in high school, the 2 months I went to high school, Rick Riley, bless his heart, he had GTOs and I had Mustangs. And one weekend we would terrorize the community in a Mustang, and the next weekend they would be looking for a Mustang, so we would terrorize the community in a GTO. And that's the way we did it. Actually, that's really what we did. And we never got caught. And here's the new area that we got dug out here. There's an electrical line going from my electrical line. I bet that wind is getting you guys. And electrical line from here over to the manger for my neighbor's goats. They've been working on it. And I let him have some electricity. It won't take much. There's egg. I washed a little bit of egg. Got the engine running better in it. So let's see what's here. Now I got this Mustang in here because we were supposed to have had a pretty good storm with hails and lightnings and stuff, and it was a pretty good storm, but it didn't do much. So this vendor, I'm thinking that whenever they had a conscription with the body shop that where this was languishing, that they just crammed it together enough to get it out of the shop until they got to come get it. That's what I'm thinking. Didn't get much of a story. That's what I'm thinking. So it's got all sorts of the real bolts that holds this stuff together is gone. You can see this. And one of my pet things is when I was real particular, I wanted real bolts in real places. And I used to get so particular that I would have all my clamps, they call them Jubilee clips in Great Britain and other places, but all these hose clamps, when I would get done with something, they'd all be on the same level plane. So that's kind of goofy. I'd measure them and I'd put them all facing the right direction and on the same exact plane. That's how goofy I looked. I did other more stupid things too when I was trying to be particular, way too particular. But anyway, this these Fiendaires are just crammed together, and there's weird bolts on the hood, yard, and 2 or 3 other things that I don't like, but I guess I'll pull the fenders and the front cap off of it and get it ready to paint. Put some kind of paint on it. Marianne wants oh, what is that? Candy apple red is what she wanted. And that was my first Mustang, was candy apple red, because my daddy painted it candy apple red. So it's gonna be candy apple red. It's not supposed to be candy apple red because it was one of them gold things, one of them golden colored cars. So that's the way it is. Now, on the inner fender things, I don't know if you can see that. This is bubbling up, which is like every Mustang I ever seen. Look at the welding they did on this hinge. The more you look, the more you'll see. That's what Yogi Berra said. And on that side, there isn't any. And also, there isn't any stamped numbers or letters. I scratched this off when there's supposed to be some right there. And one or two cars I had a little tag that had this stuff on it, had some identifications on it, but that's back in my old days. Look, usually they got some big holes here because there's some grease zerks in this upper control arm, and they just blow big holes there to get to the grease zerks. But I'm glad to see these are intact. And I would really like to run a fan shroud on this bad boy. Looks like a cat's already went through that. Bless its heart. But anyway, I like fan shrouds. Fan shrouds are supposed to be there. Anyway, it still steers like a log wagon. And anyway, let's go in here where the world is a little better place. When I painted this front cap, the same neighbors that are doing that construction out there was digging a ditch for water through here, and they had a whole bunch of dust in the air, and that's how this got dirty. That's how I got dust in it, because I painted outside even and not got that much dust and stuff. So to stop that up, how it got in here is these eaves was open, and Marianne come out here to watch me because I'm not standing too steady the last couple months, and I was on a ladder, which is usually a bad idea, and I got to stop up them too. But this let a lot of dust in here up in them eaves, so I just crammed it full of some insulation, $17 worth of insulation. So maybe when I throw some excuse me, primered on this and maybe paint later, it won't be so full of dust and dirt. I've got this to do, and I went down this side here the other day and made it look a lot uglier, but it's a little straighter. Let me get down that nice. A little straighter, and got some things to fix on that, but not bad. I'm really happy with how good this car is inside and out, and it's really going to make a great car, the next guy that does it, because I'm not I'm not able to do a great car now. But I'll do my best and see what happens. And I've been working on that little patch there and gonna go over the top. But that's the way it is. And I've made 2 or 3 videos, but by the time I get them half uploaded, it's the next day. And it takes all day to do them. Or it takes a day and a half to upload them, because as it sits, the world is not copacetic to bandwidth or whatever it takes. But anyway, that's the way it is. And I have been getting parts in a little bit at a time. And done a little bit more bench cleaning, which I need to just turn the bench over and then straighten it back up, and it'll be fine. Jaden Muttley, one of my very great inspirations. He can build. At the same time I was doing this car, he's built like 10 Vitesses, which is this car on steroids with a big 6-cylinder engine. He's built 10 of them, and when he gets done, they're museum quality. You should check out his channel, Jaden Muttley, just like you said it. Say it and then type it at the same time, and you'll be very impressed. I was, and I check him out, and I recheck him out, and I recheck him out, because a lot of this stuff goes in my head and out the other ear. So that's the way that goes. Anyway, he told me how to get these vent window seals. Wonder if I can do that. What would I? This is going to be a really goofy. I may not upload this one either, because I'm not prepared. Who prepares for making videos? I got tons more stuff. And Marianne was out here making sure I didn't kill myself on that ladder. She put some of this stuff away, God bless her. And I was going to show you these vent window seals. Where, oh, where did she put my seals at? Where, oh, where did she go? Ha! Here they are. Let me get the thing. Talk amongst yourselves while I'm out here doing this. Okay. Vent window seals. Surely you can see that these are all goobled up. And they need to be replaced, which is no easy thing. It's no easy thing getting this thing pulled out of that door too. I'd rather watch every video, every episode of the Flumps, than have to work on this stuff. If somebody would do this. Anyway, there that is. But these seals are very hard to find, and Mr. Peter Jaden Muttley found me these. And they come from James Paddock. He lives in 6 Chantley Road, Court, Sobering Way, Chester. Yeah, that's where he lives. And it cost $65.50 of British money. They call him Bob. They call it Bob, and they call it all sorts of cool names. But anyway, the 65 concentrates into American as $107. So this is $107 worth of rubber, which you have to have. If you don't have this, you put up with this, and that's a no-no. So I'm very proud of these. And thank you again, Peter, for finding them for me. Ta-da! Also got a windscreen seal the other day. And some other stuff. Gaiters for the Spitfire and some other stuff. So, there. I found out, or I already knew, it's a lot easier to order parts than it is to put them on. So, guess what I've been doing? I've been ordering parts and not putting them on. But it ain't time to do it yet. I got to get the body squared away, sorted. And I'm getting close to it. I just got this back shelf here, and I'm gonna go over the other side, and I'm gonna go over this side some more, and I got to decide whether to spray some more primer and start over again, do it again. I know I'll have to do it on this windscreen because it is eat up. It's got these cuts and notches and bad things. It'll have to be smooth. So that's the way that's going. And I think this has been a $5.10. I don't know how long this has been. What's it say? 16 minutes. Okay, I'm learning. So I've only had this camera for 18 years. And besides the off button being upside down and backwards, it's a pretty handy camera. And Mr. R. Peak has probably went through 30 cameras, but he does a lot more vigorous things, and he cameras everything, and that's a good thing because I like to watch him, and I like to watch all y'all too. And I've been trying to catch up, but I've not had the resources to do so, but I'm trying. And it's to my benefit for sure. My hair is so itchy, I'm going to have to wash it. Oh well. Someday I will. Okay. I'm going to say good night to you, goodbye, and everything else. We'll put you on the Mustang here. And the plans for the Mustang is to jerk the front cap off and carry piece by piece in there and put some red on them. And then I guess I'll paint the rest of the car out here under this breezy thing here. Put it together and drive it, because I'll have to have a car here directly. So that'd be good. I'm just so blessed by all y'all. And I love y'all, and I pray for y'all every night. And you take care of each other, and hit every lick you can, because safely. Don't do stuff like I did, because I found a scar on my ankle today that I got when I was a little baby boy coming off the hill, a big hill, in a bicycle. Of course, my bicycle was never had any brakes, and I come off that hill passing cars and thinking it was pretty funny until, you know, I got at the bottom and I crashed. And the sprocket, the chain sprocket on the front cut a big gash in my ankle, and it was big enough gash that, anyway, you don't want to see it. It's fine. But everything you have done to you that you think you got over as a kid, because that didn't bother me for hundreds of years. Now when you get old, that stuff comes back on you. I can remember every motorcycle crash, every time my stock car was upside down on fire, that stuff comes back to you. That's funny how you get over it then, and you get mended up, and then when you get older, it attacks you back. Anybody doctors out there? Dr. Bruce, you know why? I don't know. But it sure is not, it ain't fair. old, when you get old, you're supposed to have ease. But anyway, love y'all. God bless you. Okay, bye-bye.